Hello gamers, I have not uploaded in a while. That's because I've been uploading most of my... Well, for one, I haven't been painting very many miniatures because my miniatures have been all locked up for weird reasons. But I have actually painted some, but they're on my Facebook, so if you don't go on Facebook, that's okay. But this video, I'm actually going to show off some bootleg Chinese Legos that I bought because I've been getting back into Lego after my crackcore mom stole thousands of dollars worth of my Legos, and now I'm back into Lego. So I have some real Lego, but I really just want to show you these Chinese bootleg. Starting with these Nubian warriors. Yeah, these are supposed to be ancient Nubian warriors. Now the middle guy, this guy with the bow, he looks to me like probably, you know, for Lego, that's probably, I mean, it's not really Lego, it's fake Lego, but, you know, probably relatively accurate to how some Nubian warriors look like. You know, maybe he's a Medjay from fucking Egypt. You know, he's one of the Nubian dudes that worked in Egypt. These other two guys, they're cool, right? They are really cool, and the printing on these is actually really good. It's got that bootleg Lego thing where we're like, oh, we can just put the printing wherever we want. Lego can suck our dick. We'll do things our way because we're not beholden to their limits. However, well, okay, I'll get to the prints first. So I actually accidentally ordered two of this exact same guy because the listing had the cavalry guy, the Nubian cavalry guy and the regular spear guy listed separately, even though they're the same figure. And I figured, and they had the same price. But I was like, oh, this one guy will come with a horse, the other one won't, even though they're the same price. But oh well, I like this figure. Not sure if it's super accurate, you know. I mean, I know ancient Nubia was many ethnicities, many kingdoms, many different peoples. I'm not denying that, you know, this, like, is that, like, cougar skin loincloth, or, like, it's badass. It's super cool. And the scarification and everything, and I guess that's supposed to be a zebra pattern skin. I just don't know if Nubians actually dress like this at all. This kind of seems to me like vaguely... And I really don't know Nubian history, so I'm talking completely out of my extremely Caucasian ass. But I think this is supposed to be more like generic sub-Saharan African fantasy dudes than specifically Nubians. Like this guy, oh yeah, I look at this guy, I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking Nubian. Not that Nubians have to dress like Egyptians, but yeah, I don't know. But one thing that's a problem with these guys, specifically these Nubians, and there's a set of ancient Egyptians that they are also sold with. I just decided to get the Nubians instead. Although the Egyptians are super light, I don't know why, but you know, it'd be cool to have like a range of skin colors for them. I think that would be very, you know, it would make sense that there would be some that are maybe more pale than others, you know. Just like there's North Africans that look like fucking Italians. But the one thing that's the problem with these Nubian guys, they are completely Lego compatible. And they come with these bases that are basically, as far as I can tell, identical to an actual Lego base. But they don't fit together as well as Legos. I mean, they fit together really well, right? Nothing's, like, slipping out. But the plastic itself feels very much cheaper. And I can't put it on my finger. I put my finger on it. But I think they're just lesser build quality, lesser... plastic maybe, or I don't know. But they do look fucking awesome. I got these off, all of these I'm going to show you, including some Nanman, I think possibly Dynasty Warriors derived southwestern Chinese fantasy figures, but these guys I really like. I like the war paint. Again, I don't know if this is really historically accurate to Nubians, but they are pretty fucking cool. And now for the Nanman guys. I guess first I'll show off, so as you can see, he has weird posability that real Legos don't have, which is fine. It's still, I mean, the arm, I think the hands come out like regular Lego, right? Yeah, they do. So you could take the hands off, but the arms slot in differently. Now this is a problem with all of these Nanman, possibly bootleg Dynasty Warriors Lego guys are. Actually, the plastic quality is very good. The helmet is cool, right? It feels very comparable to Lego quality. And by the way, I think the artwork for this character, I don't know if this was pulled straight from a Dynasty Warriors game, but I saw, I think, a Wikimedia's Commons image of Nanman rattan armor, which Nanman are a group of ethnicities in ancient China to the southwest of kind of the Han mainland. Well, my point being, I found a piece of art that looks almost exactly like this, but then the face is very fantasy. He's got like bones in him and stuff. I get that there probably were people putting bones. I'm actually almost certain of it in ancient China, especially to the south, but I don't know. But the one thing that's actually the problem with these is not the fact that the arms have more posability, because if you can see, they've actually got a ball joint, right? So it's got all the same movement and versatility of a real Lego, but it can actually move out a little bit. And what that is good for is also the fact that, as you can see, the shoulders on his armor are articulated, right? They pop in like that. So it helps with even more posability, right? You can do all sorts of crazy shit, which I really like. The only problem is the mechanism by which they attach these ball joints. Now, I've actually super glued it in there so that it doesn't do this again. It only did this once with the princess figure I'm going to show you. You can see the super glue. But that little plastic thing, it's not like, I don't think it's really glued in there, and it's certainly not super, super sturdy. And on the princess, trying to attach one of her arms that came separated when it came, right, like you have to put it together, which is fine, it actually popped out, and it took me a while to get it back in. So, easy solution, super glue it, and then take like a super glue reactor, which is like a spray that instantly seals super glue. I use Bob Smith Industries Instaset. You could use I'm sure all sorts of shit. But then once you do that, actually I feel like I can probably pop the, oh, dang, okay, shoulder pad flew off, but that's okay, it's meant to do that, I think. Can I pop this guy's arm out? Is that going to happen? You know what? I don't think I'm going to fuck with it. Because I don't want it to get fucked up. Because again, these are Chinese bootlegs. They're not up to the actual Danish Legat standard. Was it? Good play well? Is that what it meant? But yeah, this guy, the Rattan Soldier, I think this is the coolest one. If I had like 10,000 of this guy, I would never sell a single one. I would just use them to invade China. Just kidding. I'm not going to invade China. Only in video games. Here's the princess whose arm socket fell out. She is super cool. One thing about the rest of these figures is their hats and hair together are very elaborate, right? I can pull it all off, and you're like, oh, it's one piece. But actually, it came in many pieces. You don't have to glue it or anything. It slots in real fine. But, you can, for instance, if you can see the crown, it's very nice, it's very shiny, it's very well painted, but this is actually a separate piece. The back golden piece is a whole separate piece from that. The feathers are a piece and the hair is a piece. And that wasn't too much of a pain in the ass, but you can put the crown on wrong and then it will not fit on her head. Again, she has, I don't think I mentioned that with the rattan guy, but he has two faces. The lady has a face. Again, I think these character designs, with the exception of maybe the rattan guy, are from Dynasty Warriors, or maybe Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, you got the pretty happy face, smile, and then you've got the I'm gonna murder all of you face, which is much cooler. Again, really good printing. I mean, I like it. I definitely like it. It's really good. Definitely good. And again, these are Nanman, Southwest Chinese, possibly Dynasty Warriors inspired. I don't know. I don't play that series. Figures. They are much better plastic quality. The only part that sucks is the joint in the torso, and in that case, again, do what I did. Pop them off like that. Super glue them, and then use super glue Instaset. Because if you don't use the Instaset, it will probably travel to a lot of places. It might fuck up the movability, and it also will probably leave white stains, because I learned that when I would use super glue without the Instaset. But this guy is cool. I really like his braids, right? He's got almost like kind of afro texture braids. I don't think that's intentional, but I feel like a lot of cultures realistically could just plait and like braid their hair like that. And keep in mind, I think the Nanman, I only read a little bit on Wikipedia. I don't know much about Southern Chinese history, but I think they were Tibeto-Burman speakers, so I think they do have some ancestry tied to the southern coastal migrants, and the actual original Black Asians versus a guy from Chicago who says he's that. because he doesn't know anything about African or Asian history. And instead of being like, hey, I'm probably descended from Mansa Musa, just like all the white people are probably descended from Richard the Lionheart, instead of being like, look how cool that is, he's like, oh, I'm samurai. It's like, what? No, you were like, you weren't even the one black samurai. That guy was East African. Anyways. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know, didn't people think that Yasuke might have come from Djibouti or something? I forget. I don't even know what country that would have been at the time. Here's the final of the Lego Mans. He's another Nanman guy. Now this guy's fancy as fuck, right? And again, the head dress and the beard and the helmet and all of that comes on as one piece, and then it comes with this cool little cape, right? I'm really quite happy with these. They're quite cool. Let me see if you can see the printing. Yeah. Oh well, close enough. Yeah, these guys are gamers. If you like Legos, don't do cocaine. Bye bye.